Welcome to my YouTube channel Marketing 5.0. Thanks much on continuously watching my videos and subscribing to my channel and sharing with your network. So far we released around 9 video series and more than 90 videos, to be precise 91 videos. So we are a part of now the new video series which is Customer Delight and Customer Ecstasy, where we are talking about the experiential perspective. So as I reiterated in my previous videos, it is very important to know that the customer delight and ecstasy can be achieved in product and services. That primarily it's the more focus on the service sector, where the services cannot be standardized and it is perishable. So in this series, today we will talk about there are four aspects based on my experience in the service sector, especially the hospitality sector, about customer distress and customer satisfaction, customer delight. So I am just going to compare the three of my experiences with hospitality sector, especially staying in hotels, as a business traveler or as a person who stays with the family. So that is also it is a very important thing, which is so when you are going as a business traveler, you don't mind much about a lot of aspects which are offered in that hotel or some resorts, because you go for only business, so you don't mind much about it. But when you go as a family, so definitely you will own all those aspects. So it's a kind of holistic experience you are looking at. So in this way, today I'm comparing the three of my experiences in the scale of distress to delight. So the first experience, because I was traveling alone and stay in a hotel, so-called three-star hotel, which promised a lot of things. But the moment I checked in the hotel, because it was very crampy hotel, because though they show all big things in there, the portals and the photos and other things, sometimes they are very deceptive. So that also I don't bother, because I stayed there for a day actually. In fact, I stayed for a night. So evening I checked in, morning I have to catch a train to travel. So early morning. So that's why this the premise is so close to the train station. But it advertises one of the better places. So I just went with the kind of a mindset, because I know this kind of places they do a lot of advertisements, but in reality it may not be there. But when I entered inside, actually I wanted to call the room service, but the the phone was not working. It says it goes on and disconnecting. So I was not actually looking at much, because I have to go outside with my friends. So I had my food and come back. And at night also I need some kind of some water or something I need. Again, I actually try to reach through phone. The phone was not working. So I have to come out and just looking for a somebody can help me in the room service or room price, but nobody was available. So that was a very dreaded experience. But fortunately, because I stayed for a night. So the morning when I just checked out, then I spoke to the person who was manning the front desk. I told this was a problem. He least bothered about it actually. So he did not apologize. So it's fine. He was as a kind of a thing like so it's a it happens all the time kind of. So this was really, like, see, though in the if you look at the service quality model, so if you have any issues, so immediately they will respond to you, or at least they will apologize, or they say the next time it will not happen. But that guy was actually not talking about anything. I told, even, see, because check in that that room. If tomorrow if somebody stays in the room, they have any emergency, so they have to call someone. So then he called room by, oh, just check there, those kind of a thing. So this is the first one, customer distress. The next one is the customer the satisfaction. So I used to stay in a place. Recently, I went to a place actually, and I stayed in a hotel, because it's also advertised it's a three-star property. But I was really surprised actually the way they took care of things. Even when I checked in the evening that there was no room available, then I was searching for room. The person who was manning the front desk, he just like he took my luggage and came to my room, and he showed my room. So he was manning the like the front desk. So that was the real surprise for me. That first experience. The next one, I went to restaurant to have food. Not much of a crowd, but still there was a guy who was actually attending to me. And when I asked for bread to eat, so he did not bring all the bread together. So he brought actually one by one. So He told me like, sir, if I bring all bread together because it's become cold. So the moment you finish, so one bread, I will bring another bread. So that was a real surprise for me actually. The way they're concerned, they focus on those attentive details. The third thing, when I ask for any amount of water, so they used to give me, so they don't show any face because normally this kind of places, that bed and breakfast kind of a thing. So they say that we give only 2 bottles of water, we don't give, but they say like how much of water actually you want, we will give you. So that is another, like surprise. Uh, I say it's a satisfaction plus surprise. The moment, then the breakfast also, it's another surprise actually. When I used to go for breakfast in the morning, actually, so they have a kind of person who's roaming around. They were asking, so what do you exactly you're looking for? Suppose you're asking for some kind of a egg, so they ask you how you want the egg to be prepared, any specifications. So though it is a buffet actually, because they are also providing the kind of some of the dishes which are specifically tailor made for the customers, which was real surprise for me. So end to end, even when I wanted to go to airport, actually I asked them like, can you book a cab? Actually, they booked the cab, and cab was available before time. And so end to end, I see that actually it was a great experience. It's a three-star property, and they, so they are very good actually. So it was a kind of a satisfaction plus surprise. The third one I wanted to actually share that delights, which I stayed in a place in abroad, in a one. I think it's a four-star property. Uh, so the moment we went there, actually, so normally we go and stay with family. It's a resort company, like it's a hotel. It's a four-star or five-star hotel. So it was a crowded actually that day afternoon. So check-in crowded. So a lot of people come with the kids. So it was a big queue. And so immediately the chef shown up and he was started displaying, distributing cookies to all the kids, all of us, like walnut cookies. And they also actually kept the drinks to help us ourselves in the waiting period. That was a real surprise. And again, they asked me like, sir, actually, it's a big queue. Do you have a Hilton? That's a priority check-in. So I have an app actually. So then immediately they gave me the priority check-in. Then when we went to the room and so again we asked for a lot of things, more towels, more bottled waters, all these things they provided. So without showing anything, and so we went to all those places for recreation, and we went to the dinner area. Uh, so it was again real surprise actually. Right from the beginning, they took care of us and they seated us, the entire family, in a very vantage point where we spend a lot of time, eating dinner. So more than eating dinner, it's a kind of an environment, like a very pleasant environment. So it says actually, you see that after that experience, my family wanted to stay in the place every time. So though that particular place, the country we lived in actually have a lot of other hotels, better hotels, the best hotels. But we went back to those places many times because of those experiences. They delighted actually, and the delight. So a lot of things we asked actually, like they did not show anything. They just given something more. So this is where they achieve the delight. So the more than a delight, actually, they want the the loyalty of the customers like us actually. So though we have a lot of options to spend, go, but we went back and spent our money there. So this is where you see that the three examples I given here, right from the distress, so that place I will never go and stay actually, because not because of the rooms actually, because of the attitude of the person who was actually like the manning the particular test. The second one, definitely yes, we will go and stay back. Even I wanted to go and stay back in that particular place with my family. So it's a very nice place. And the third one, which are we talking about, customer delight? Definitely yes. So we will go back. So this is where you see in the scale of distress, that satisfaction, that happiness, and finally the delight, which is very important for any business, especially for the service business. But unfortunately, most of the players actually they don't do it, and so they don't care about it. So this is where if you want to win the trust and loyalty of the customer, so you need to delight, satisfy your customer, bring happiness to them, and delight them, to the level that actually they will come back to you for more. So that is where any business will grow. especially for the service business. That is where actually you just need the so with this, actually, we are finishing three videos as a part of this customer delight and ecstasy. And please watch out for more videos. And please comment and share your experiences, and we will talk about more in this. Once again, thanks for watching my videos and subscribing to my channel and sharing with your network.